just want to entice you to come into the shop, make the journey, call and make an appointment and come over and see what we're all about. We have a lot of fun, and luckily we serve a lot of people who are just buying it for fun, and we serve a lot of people who have to have it. But whichever it is, people go out feeling happy and feeling that they have their themselves back. I think it's just the atmosphere. Everybody who works here is wonderful, everybody is compassionate, everybody is very skilled and very qualified, and I'm very blessed that I have such a wonderful crew.
I'm the one that gave her the nickname Duchess. She isn't a true Duchess. She's my Duchess, because when we worked in the market, we got there at 8 o'clock in the morning, had to work till 4 in the afternoon. And honey, she come in there all diamond lilled up, 8 o'clock in the morning, didn't matter. Full face on, hair done, Carolina Herrera perfume, perfect.
And I opened the shop 3 years ago. And I didn't know a soul, except Scott, who I was living with, Scott and his partner. And I wanted to be near my home. I could have done much better in South Asheville or Hendersonville because they wear more wigs there. But I wanted to be convenient, and I drove to Hendersonville, and I thought I could never have a drink on the way back. If I want wine at the end of the night, I better be near my house. So I chose this little shop, and it was a nightmare. It was a real ramshackle old building, and I spent far too much on it, but I love it.
I decided to sell wigs when I'd been wearing hair pieces and I began to lose my own hair. And I suddenly got very interested in the wig business that I hadn't had a lot of interest in, because I realized I was going to need it. And that makes you much more interested. The wigs I had before were nothing like the wigs I have now. I've done my homework. And I'm one of the lucky recipients of those wigs.
What do I owe you?
Your life. Your life, dear.
You can have it.
Your friendship.
The most remarkable person, and once you're in her circle of friends, the minute you walk in the door, you're the most important person at that moment, and she makes you feel like you are the most important person to her. And you are. I mean, she gives you her full attention, and she just loves on you and makes you feel so important. And once you're in that circle, you're never not in the circle.
We're not really friends to Judy. She just pays us in alcohol, so we say we're friends.
But you hush.
There was one little lady came in for a wig, and she was having it trimmed a little bit at the end, and that's part of my job. I'm a hairdresser, so I'm here to help shape up the wigs when they need it, and shave heads for cancer patients if they want a private sitting for that, and that's part of a donation. But this particular little lady, she said, I've never been anywhere in my life and felt so at home.
It's fantastic. There's a happy, joyful feeling here. There's a sense of purpose, helping people to feel good about themselves, and working with a wide variety of people that enjoy feeling good in wigs, and there's a lot of things that go on in this space here. It's a real good place, environment to work.
It's like Noah's Ark. There's two of everything. I have everything from, sadly, young girls with alopecia and cancer, to old men with no hair who want a wig, to younger men who may want to be a woman or may want to be in costume. I have absolutely everything. People with wonderful hair who just want to be completely different. There's nothing I don't see in a wig.
Going through the chemotherapy, losing your breasts, losing your hair, it's always very sad, and they're never very excited about coming in here because it's part of their dark journey. But if we can make them laugh and make them feel that if they have to lose a part of themselves, the hair's the best part to lose. We can always have something new, we can always have something exciting, and it gives a real sense of accomplishment and being. as to what we really put on here on Earth for. It's not the money, it's not the glamour, it's just the being able to help people. And that might be one lesson that Judy has truly taught me.
We see a lot of tears in here, but we also see a lot of joy. And most of our customers come back and become friends, and every so often they'll bring me a bunch of roses or something, and it always makes, or a bottle of red wine, they know the way to my heart. And that makes it very pleasant. And a lot of them meet each other at the parties and become friends and become a chemo buddy and talk to each other when they're going through the same type of chemo or they're going through the same thing. So it's a place where they can come, have a good cry and not feel bad about it. And that's how it should be. It's not just selling wigs.